Are you looking to pattern in Adobe Illustrator to create your own pieces of amazing wearable art? Well, today I'm going to walk you through 8 steps to get you patterning faster. Hi, I'm Christina and I love to digitally apparel pattern in Adobe Illustrator, creating my own pieces of wearable art that I can then make or help other people make. It is so much fun and I want to inspire you to get started yourself. So, let's get started. The very first step is going to be download Illustrator. I'm going to drop a link below so that you can get a 25% off. Through Illustrator, you can either get the entire cloud or you can just download Illustrator and get started. But the first step is to definitely get that download. Now to counter that, if you are looking for the free version of Adobe, it doesn't exactly exist. However, there is also a thing called Inkscape that I'm told does very similar stuff. I have not personally tried it yet, but other people have and have had luck. And I'm told it takes the same key commands and everything that Adobe Illustrator does. So if you're looking for maybe not to pay the monthly subscription of Adobe, definitely check out Inkscape. Now that you have Adobe downloaded, it's time to set up that artboard. And I'm going to have you grab this free mini course that's going to help you walk you through those steps. It's going to show you how to set it up so that you're patterning in inches or centimeters or whatever you prefer to pattern in. It's going to walk you through the different tools that you're going to use all the time and the different windows you need set up and how to actually lay them out so you can get to them nice and easy. We're also going to talk about making sure that you have it set so you can go to your pattern drafting tools and then switch back to the essentials or to the painting. It's just this quick and easy guide to get that artboard set up perfectly so you are ready to digitally apparel pattern. Now, I'm going to have you grab this key commands. It is just a short little guide that I will link down below that's just going to walk you through all the key commands that you're going to use all the time. It is true that you will have the tools and windows on either side. However, being able to hit the P button for pen or the M button for square or the backslash for a line will help you pattern faster. That way you're not having to go over to the sidebar of tools and actually find it, but you can just click it and you can move between your tools super fast, super easily. So definitely grab those key commands. It also has a few useful charts in there. It has a measurement chart on how to measure your body so that you can draft your own sloper. And then it also has a decimal conversion chart. It's one of those that a lot of us know, like what a quarter is and what a half inch, 0.25 and 0.5. But it comes down like you want to get within a 1/16 of an inch. And there's not many people I know who can actually have a 1/16 of an inch in decimals memorized. I don't even have that. I have my little chart out all the time, pulled up right on my computer, and ready to be referenced all the time. So make sure you grab it. It'll be in the description down below. Now that we have the key commands, it is time to start getting familiar with Adobe Illustrator. You can either grab this half scale I have here using the code to get a discount for yourself, or just open up Adobe Illustrator and start playing around with the different tools and key commands that you'll be using. You can make a square and then just use it to then, round off one of those corners or manipulate a arc to try to get to do what you want. It's just important to start getting familiar with the key commands and see how it's different in Adobe Illustrator. You can definitely check out my deep dive into each of the tools that you use right here. This playlist will go through each of these tools and really help you understand how you can be using them and the key commands that go with it. But it is essential to be familiar and comfortable with at least some of the basic tools so that you can get patterning faster. Now, if you grabbed that half scale, I have an entire small series of dart manipulation and other fun things like my Sassy Sleeve Saturday that you can actually open up this half scale and follow along to manipulate your dart, your half scale from a single dart to a double dart, or you can create a fun sleeve. So definitely start playing around, start getting comfortable so that we can start patterning and partying together. The next thing I'm going to recommend is for you to have a flat patterning book. This book right here is my personal favorite. I have it and I reference it all the time. It has a lot of great information, and it's very well stated for me. However, it is a little pricey. You can find it on Amazon. I'll link it down below. However, you don't necessarily need this book. If you already have a flat patterning book, that's great. You can also find flat patterning books normally at your local library, sometimes even at your local thrift stores. You'd be amazed at what books get donated. And if all else fails, there's normally like a half-price books that has some sort of patterning book that will do amazing. So, having that flat patterning book will be a great reference for you when you're trying to actually create your new pieces of wearable art. Knowing how you have to manipulate it, or how you have to, giving you like that starting jump off point of like, this is almost what I want, so I'm going to start here and start going. So definitely find some sort of flat patterning book and get it so that we can have fun. Now it's time to flat pattern your sloper. It's a great way to have that initial block that fits you amazingly, that you can start from to then make it go into anything. I actually have a course on this that if you are interested in learning how to draft it digitally, definitely grab the calendar link below and let's set up a time so that we can chat and get you drafting and flat patterning faster. Here comes the fun part. It is time to pick out that design that you are going to create next. I always recommend that if you haven't done a lot of patterning for yourself at the beginning, to go for a little bit simpler of a design, to try it out, test it, and learn from it. If you want to go crazy intricate, you can, but you also have to know that there's going to be some struggles along the way, and it's sometimes better to struggle through on a little bit easier design. However, it's also important that you are in love with that design that you want, so that when you come to those roadblocks or come to those struggles, you have a reason why you want to push forward and keep going. So definitely make sure it's a design that you are excited about, even if it's not the most intricate thing that you would design. And now it's actually time to do our design analysis from that initial design that you want and start flat patterning, figuring out what kind of method you need to use, whether it's the slash and spread the pattern method, or if it's a pivot method, or if we're going to be adding fullness or contouring. It is so much fun to start analyzing and trying to figure out how you're going to create this pattern into life, and then bring the pattern into life so that you can sew it and make it and wear it. And there you have it. Those are the 8 steps to get you digitally apparel patterning faster. Again, all the links that I mentioned will be in the description below, so definitely go check those out. Get some of the free mini courses and the key commands. They are super, super helpful. If you enjoyed this video, definitely mash some of those buttons and like and subscribe so that you can continue your journey in digitally apparel patterning with me. It is so much fun to see all the different creativity that everybody comes up with. If you have any questions, definitely let me know. I look forward to helping you digitally apparel pattern faster. I hope to see you in some of my other videos. Happy patterning!